Welcome to Judith Down the Villages. Today I'm hanging out in KODIAGA in North Game. Welcome to North Game location. KODIAGA village is a populated place in Nyanza, Kenya, Africa. It is in Malera sub-location, North Game location. This is the main center in KODIAGA. I am in this junction where the main road from Kisumu to Busia joins this other road going to Onyinyore. Centers in the village is where people do their business. These are young men in boda transport sector. They are seated at their base just waiting for clients. This junction here is normally very busy, with boda waiting for travelers to alight from matatu to be taken deep down the villages. It is a stage where travelers will be dropped from matatus and even big buses from Nairobi and Mombasa. I'm now here boarding a boda. Here in the villages, we call it peng. And this is how it is done. It always has its dangers because travelers will always not have their helmet on. Off we go. Each village will always have a school. This is Malera Primary and Junior Secondary School, and this other side is Malera Boys Secondary School. Business around look like this. This is a shop selling motorbike spares and repairs. We want to see how it looks like. This is the shop owner, and we can see they are repairing a boda. Most bodas will be brought to this place to be repaired, to be oiled, and this is the work that these young men are now doing. We want to see how the shop looks like. This is how the spares in the shops are placed. This is another lucrative business around the area. This is a workshop where steel doors, windows, and gates are just placed beside the roads. These are steel doors, and people building houses will come to this place to order for steel doors, gates, and window frames. These are window frames. There are also doors around. These are steel doors. Okay, let us now move to somewhere else. Wow, this is a friend of mine. She's here showcasing her merchandise. She's selling drums, jikos, and other things. We are now at the marketplace. Today is not a market day. Normally, when it's not a market day, people are not so many. But in this area, people will start coming to the market in the evening. That is a market area built with the county government of Siaya. And this is the road I was telling you, going to somewhere called Onyinyore. This is still the market area, how it looks like. That's the road going to that junction where I was. And this is how the center looks like. This is in the village. Young men are creating jobs for themselves. This is a nursery where they are selling trees and flowers. I like the way they've kept the place. It's a dry season, but they keep on watering the trees and the flowers to make them green and fresh. Another business someone has kept here. This is a car wash around the area. Just beside the car wash, there is this gas station. Here in Kenya, we call them petrol station. So this is the only petrol station in the area. And this is how the area looks like. The village center in KODIAGA, North Game Sub-County, Siaya County. I now want us to go deep down the villages. We can see people have prepared their farms. It is very sunny. And the way you can see, I'm just by the roadside. And meeting people is not easy at this moment. People will always come out in the evening when the sun has cooled down. Apart from the people who are at the center doing their businesses. So this is how the village looks like by the roadside. Okay, let us now go down, deep down the villages and get out from the roadside. I'm still on this area and this is Malera Secondary School. This is a fence for Malera Secondary School and just beside it, there is Malera Primary and Junior Secondary School. Before we get down deep down the villages, I was impressed with this house. It is just beside the road and we can see how the villages look like. Okay, now I've taken this road getting into the village. I just took a portion of the village. Malera is quite populated and is such a big place. And we can see how even when you are deep down the villages, the homes looks so nice. The only problem with this area are the roads. It is shrubby, we can see how shrubby it is. And you see this road, wait until it rains. The soil is muddy when it rains. We can see another home. It looks so beautiful. I'm still inside the villages. Since I entered inside the villages, I've not even met a person. It's quite quiet. This is another farm. The farms are not so big. They are just for some subsistence. Normally in this area, people grow maize and beans and sometimes groundnuts, potatoes, cassava, banana, vegetables like kales, and other indigenous vegetables. You can see like this farm. This is a farm that the owner is just waiting for rain and it will be cultivated. Back to the main road, and these are homes just beside the main road again. Most people like main roads. They're easy to access. These are homes just beside the main roads. I'm now going towards the boundary. I wanted to get to the boundary. You can see these are bananas. And I wanted to get to the boundary of North Game and Kakamega County. That is Siaya County and Kakamega County. This is a water tank. It's for reserving water to supply to the villages around. The water comes from Sibo Water Company. You can still see the road. And now let us get to the boundary of Siaya County and Kakamega County. This is where I got this signpost for North Game. I really didn't know it ends up here, but I guess it's the authority who placed it here. Because this area called Ukaya, I really didn't know it is on the other side. This is a home now just after the boundary I got to this home. Boundaries are always very challenging. People living in the boundary will always not know where they belong. Anybody from Ukaya, can you tell me, is Ukaya in Siaya County or in Kakamega County? Thank you, my beautiful viewers, for being with me. Thank you for watching my video. Kindly consider subscribing. And if you like this video, don't forget to give me that thumbs up. Normally note that my channel has been enabled with the super thanks. Kindly support and let us meet on my next video.